In this tutorial, I am going to discuss a programming question: key closest points to origin. So the problem statement is, given a list of points on the plane, we have to write a code to find the key closest points to the origin. And in the problem statement, it is mentioned that the distance between 2 points on a plane is the Euclidean distance. And the formula for calculating Euclidean distance between 2 points x1, y1, x2, y2 is square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. And since we have to calculate the closest points to the origin, it means x1 and y1 is 0. So we can write it as square root of x2 square plus y2 square. And in this problem, we may return the answer in any order. What does it mean? It means if we have to return multiple closest points, in that case, the order does not matter. We can return them in any order. Now let's see some examples to understand this problem statement better. So in the first example, given 2 points and we have to find one closest points to the origin. So in the first point, the value of x is 1 and y is 3. So if we have to plot them in xy axis, so it can be plotted somewhere at this point. And now the second point is the value of x is minus 2 and y is 2. So it will be at this point. Now let's calculate the distance from this point to this point. And to calculate the distance, we know we have to do the square root of x2 square plus y2 square, and definitely x1 and y1 is 0, so x2 is this one and y2 is this one. So if we calculate, then it is square root of 10, and square root of 10 is 3.16. So now first distance is calculated. Now let's calculate the distance between this point and this point, and it is square root of 8. So square of 2 is 4 plus square of 2 is 4. Now it is square root of 8 and it is 2.82. So definitely this point is closest to the origin, and we have to find one point which is closest to the origin. So this is the output. Now it's clear. Let's move to second example. So in the second example, given 3 points, so the first point is 3 3, so it can be somewhere at this point. So if we have to calculate the distance between from this point to this point, it is square root of 18. So now let's move to second point. It is 5 comma minus 1. So x is 5 and y is minus 1, so it can be somewhere here at this point. Now if we calculate the distance from this point to this point, it is square root of 26. And now the third point is x is minus 2 and y is 4, so it is somewhere here. So let's calculate the distance between this point and this point, and it is 20. So 2 square plus 4 square, which is 20, and we have to do the square root of 20. Now let's quickly write the square root of 18. So it is 4.24, and the square root of 26, it is 5.09, and the square root of 20, it is 4.47. So now we know the two closest points to origin. So one is this one and second is this one. So this is the output, and we have already discussed that the ordering is not important. So if you return this, if this point is at 0th index and this point is at first index, then this is also a valid answer. So ordering is not important in this problem. So only important thing is we have to return the k closest points to origin. So now so this is the problem statement, and now let's discuss how we can solve this problem efficiently. In this problem, we have to return the k closest points to the origin, and to solve this problem, the idea here is to use the data structure on which we maintain the ordering of points based on the computed distance between 2 points, and we keep them in ascending order based on the computed distance. And once we're done with this step, then the next step is to pick the k points from this data structure. And what's the meaning of this line is, let's understand what I'm trying to convey through this line. So we have to calculate the distance between 2 points. So the first point is origin, which is 0 0, it is x1 y1, and the second point is this, let's say. And when we calculate the distance between this point and this point, so I already explained, we have to do the square root of x2 square plus y2 square. Now it is 18, so the distance is 4.24. and now let's assume we use some data structure where I keep the distance as key and list of points as value. And why list of points? So point is this x and y coordinate. And why we need list of points? Because the computed distance between 2 points can be same. For example, in this case, if the 2 point is 1 0 1 and 1 0, so when I compute the distance between this point and this point and this point and this point, so it is same. So for the same distance, there might be a chance that 2 points exist. So that's why the list of points. Then I keep them here 3, 3. Now the next distance we have to calculate is from this point and this point, and it is root 26, square root of 26, and which is 5.09. 5.09. It means let's put 5.09 and this point 5 comma minus 1. And the third distance is, we have to calculate the distance between this point and this point, and it is square root of 20, and which is 4.47. 4.47. So we keep 4.47 and this point 4.47 and minus 4. Now imagine if we use some data structure which will arrange this key based on the natural ordering. So what does it mean? It means first it comes 4.24, and in second place it comes 4.47, and then in third place it comes 5.09. and with this distance we keep its coordinate, so that next time when we iterate we have to pick two closest points. It means the point which has shortest distance. So we pick this point and this point, and we get its coordinate, and we simply return them. So in this way we can solve this problem efficiently. So now let's visualize this approach and let's see its code. Let's visualize the solution of this problem. So given a list of points and the value of k, we have to return the k closest points to origin. And to solve this problem I am using tree map. And why I am using tree map? Because the entries of tree map is always sorted based on the natural ordering of keys or the custom comparator we pass while creating an instance of tree map. So here we are not passing any custom comparator, so it will be sorted based on the natural ordering of keys. And the type of key here is double, so it means it will arrange in ascending order and double here represent the computed distance, so it will be arranged in the ascending order of computed distance. Now after that, what I am doing here is I am traversing this point, this list of points, and then I am calculating the distance, and I have already explained the formula for calculating distance. So the first point is 3 3. So when we compute the distance, it is square root of 18, which is 4.24, and here I am taking the list of points. So point is just x and y coordinate. So I have already shown a class where the type of x and y is int, so it is 3 3. So we have taken the list of point because we have to handle the case where multiple points have same distance like this one. So let's put this as well, 3 3. Then we take this point and we compute the distance, and the distance is root 26, which is 5.09, and then we put this point 5, this coordinate 5 minus 1. So it is list of point. What does it mean? If other point have the same distance, so we put their coordinate in this value part. And then the next one is minus 2, 4. So if we compute its distance, it is root 20, which is 4.47, and its coordinate is minus 2, 4. Now, but you see here the keys are not sorted in ascending order, or you can say the natural ordering. So here I put the keys in this fashion, but originally it will be arranged like this. So the first smallest entry is 4.24. So 4.24 comes first, then 4.47, and then 5.09, and also their coordinates. So the first coordinate is 3, 3. The second, so the coordinate associated with this distance, the coordinate associated with this distance is minus 2, 4, and the coordinate associated with this distance is 5 minus 1. So we maintain a key value pair. So key is the distance and value is the list of coordinates, and here is the code for that. So what we do is we traverse this points, we calculate its distance, and then we check whether any record, any value present against this distance. If it is not, it means we have created an instance of array list, and then we put its x and y coordinate in this point class, and we put them its value in its value part. Then we have to return the k closest points. So I have declared an 2D array of, so we know the column, only two column exist, which is x and y, I mean 0 and 1, so it is fixed, and we have k rows, I mean k points, so that's why here k. Then I'm traversing, so once this map is created, so I am traversing this entry, and I take only k points. So every distance has multiple points, so then we take its value, so value is this part, and we run a loop because it's a list of values, and if k is less than equal to 0, it means we got all the points. Just break this loop, else what we do is we put, so we have to return 2 points. So it means at first point we put its x and y value, I mean this one 3, 3, so 3, 3 coordinate, and in next iteration, I mean after that we came out of this loop, and in next iteration we pick this record, and again this is a list of values, and in this list only one record is there. We iterate, and also we keep decrementing the value of k, so we have to return 2 points. So first we decremented it to 1, and next time when we iterate, we take this record. So first record is already taken, then in next record we take this minus 2 and 4, and then we decrement its value, which is 0, and next time when we pick its record, we see that we already taken 2 points. Simply break this loop, and also we came out of this loop, and we return the result, and the result is these two closest points, which is closest to the origin. So in this way we can solve this problem using tree map. And now let's talk about its time and space complexity. The time complexity of this approach is O n plus k log n, and why it is O n plus k log n. So to maintain the record in sorted order, it will take O n log n, and to get the record from the tree maps, to get the k record from the tree map, it will take k log n. And for these two operations we can write it as O n plus k log n. And what about the space complexity? So the space complexity is O n, where n is the size of this this list of points. So Java tree map is the implementation of red black tree, so that's why this time complexity. So that's it for this video tutorial. For more such programming videos, you can subscribe our YouTube channel. You can visit our website, which is https://webrewrite.com. Thanks for watching this video, and please don't forget to like this video.